I hate this intro because I messed up the first intro, and the first intro I just started off with cracking open a Dr. Pepper, and now I can't do that because it's already open. Yay. Anyways, we're here to watch some more Brandon Herrera. We're getting into more Darwin Awards. Yeah. I like how I did one video where it's like we're going to react to something else made by him, and then we went back to Darwin Awards. Anyways, we're going to give this a watch and watch people be absolutely irresponsible and stupid with guns, and then, yeah. Yeah. No other way to put that. So yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it. So go check out the original video and Brandon Herrera. Both will be linked in the description below. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because it also helps out, and I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's jump right in the video now, shall we?
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. What is up, you
like
sexy YouTube mother lovers, and welcome back to another episode of the Darwin Awards. As I like to say here on the channel, guns are awesome.
Yep.
Idiots, on the other hand,
not so much.
Not so much.
Yeah.
When you put the two of those things together, you might get the winner of what we call a Darwin Award. If you're not familiar with the idea of a Darwin Award, it's when somebody does something so stupid that it removes them from the gene pool, and the fittest continue to survive. In this episode, we're gonna have explosions, negligent discharges, maybe even our first knife Darwin Award.
The knife Darwin Award.
So strap on in for another episode as we use dark comedy as a tool to teach gun and weapon safety. Now, if you're a little squeamish to graphic content, don't worry.
Hold on, I gotta check something. And once again, not age restricted on this video.
This video is
surprising because usually they do. Some of them don't, some of them do.
Has been appropriately blurred and censored to comply with YouTube guidelines.
Right.
Also not to permanently scar the teenagers that are undoubtedly in the audience. Trust me, guys.
Yeah.
I grew up in the live leak generation. That shit ain't good for you. So without further ado, let's jump on into our first video. So in this video, we have what's called a confidence drill, which is where you
Alright, I'm just gonna hold on. Alright, that's better.
Put other students downrange of the students that are shooting and put them right next to the target to build their confidence.
I'm sorry, explain that again?
In this video, we have what's called a confidence drill, which is where you put other students downrange of the students that are shooting and put them right next to the target to build their confidence. Ironically, it also takes away any confidence I have that you have a good instructor.
Yeah. Yeah, quite the ironic name, huh? Alright, well, this sounds really stupid.
Alright.
Okay.
Guys safe for now.
Yeah, for now.
Now, he had very little reaction to that, but that man was just shot in the arm. If you go back, you can see the moment where his sleeve ripples a bit and his arm drops a little. A+ to this fucking stud who reacts like Arnold when he was the T-1000.
Did he react? Did he react? I don't even think he did. Go back.
Drops a little.
Go back.
If you go back, you can see the moment where his sleeve ripples a bit and his arm drops a little.
His arm did barely, but it's like, what the... Did it just graze him? Hopefully.
Plus to this fucking stud.
Actually, hopefully just hit his shirt and nothing more. I don't know. Hopefully he's okay. Well, he most likely is, but still.
Who reacts like Arnold when he was the T-1000 in Terminator. Just gets shot and... Oh. Yeah, I guess that happened. But we also have this video.
Just does the typical guy thing, doesn't go to the doctor or anything, just walks it off. It'll heal on its own.
Shows the aftermath of him taking a round. Thankfully, it's training ammo, it's ball ammo, full metal jacket. It's not like a hollow point or anything, so it's not gonna be gnarly.
Okay.
But it's just a clean in and out. It's still not great. There's a reason we don't do these fucking drills.
Yeah, let's
Fortunately,
not.
It was just a clean in and out.
Yeah, let's not do that.
And the worst thing that comes out of this is the homeboy's fucked up some nice tattoos. But yeah, basically his buddy just gave him the Kyle Rittenhouse Gage Grosskreutz stuff. Except this guy wasn't even a prohibited person chasing a minor with a gun. By the way, speaking of Gage Grosskreutz, did you see like a month ago he got hit by a fucking car? So for this next one, we've got a guy here at a skeet shooting range. Real quick for those unaware, skeet shooting is where you have a shotgun, you go out in a place where they throw clay discs, and you shoot them out of the air. Pretty fun if you've never tried it. This gentleman, however, looks like he's about to awkwardly shoot a shotgun with one hand held extended.
Oh my god.
You know.
Bro, you can't do that. You're not the Terminator.
Where this is going.
Actually, I'm not even sure if the Terminator even... Well, it did in Mortal Kombat, but that's Mortal Kombat. I don't remember if the Terminator ever shot someone one-handed with a shotgun. in the movies. He probably did, but even whether he did or not, you're not pulling that off. He could. The Terminator could. You cannot. Okay? Yeah.
That couldn't have more perfectly gone in a precarious place.
Yeah.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Till I took a shotgun to the ass. This guy was about to find out exactly what it means.
Yeah, he's lucky that didn't discharge a second time.
To get your back blown out. Thankfully, in this case, it was
In
just
the
a
worst
single barrel
way.
shotgun. But could you imagine if it was a double barrel? You had one of those barrels still loaded and chambered and ready to go. We should probably go over the rules of firearm safety real quick, just because this clearly violated one of those. Treat every weapon as if it is loaded. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Know your target and what's behind it, and never point a gun at anything you are not willing to destroy.
There you go.
I think we know which one was violated, unless he was willing to destroy his own asshole. That came out wrong. Speaking of the RPG.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. And another rule is that if you don't know what you're doing with... That I like that, is if you don't know what you're doing with a gun or something you may see, best thing to do, don't touch it. Yeah. Okay? Let's just leave it alone. Yeah.
You might notice mine has been moved recently. Oh yeah.
The what? Oh, that's...
Violated. Unless he was willing to destroy his own asshole. That came out wrong. Speaking of the RPG, you might notice mine has been moved recently. Oh yeah,
I didn't notice.
We're doing that video.
Oh?
At time of recording, we may or may not have already finished that video. And it
Hold on, I saw a thing right there. Hold on.
or may not have already finished that video.
Okay, there's a thing that popped up here. I didn't see it, but it's already gone, damn it.
And it may or may not have been fucking awesome. So be sure you're subscribed, because you're not going to miss
Might have to check out what video he's talking about.
what happens on Monday. Anyhow, moving on to this gem of a video.
Oh boy.
So this gentleman wants to try
Surely this couldn't go wrong. Totally.
something. And he's in this video, recording himself wearing a bulletproof vest.
Oh, Jesus.
You know where this is going.
Boy. Here we go.
Want to try something new?
Please do not.
Time niggas just shooting niggas.
He's got it.
I want to see how it felt when I was shooting niggas.
Oh my.
He wants to feel what it was like when he was shooting ninjas. What?
I don't.
What an odd thing to say on social media.
Yeah.
Gang shit.
Oh my. Stupid shit. Now that's stupid shit. Jesus.
It's not gang shit.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Exactly what part of shooting yourself in the chest is gang shit?
Yeah,
This is why
exactly.
women
That's not gang shit. That's stupid shit. So, yeah.
live longer than men. And this is why men live longer than men who do gang shit.
Yeah.
So sorry to break the immersion, but I'm like almost 100% sure this video is fake. He's probably using either just a primer or a blank.
I would
There's
hope
a
so.
few reasons I believe this. Notice that even though he's holding it awkward as fuck, like he's giving the pistol no real support, it still has pretty much no recoil. Now on the vest, there's just like a little mark and not really, there's not a visible hole, even just in the fabric or like the plate carrier.
Yeah.
And the most telling part, that pistol doesn't even begin to cycle.
This. Yeah.
At least he's not lying when he says that he's okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
For the record, even if you're wearing body armor
I'm okay.
that can stop a bullet, never a good idea to just, you know, try it out yourself. It's bad juju for one, and for two, well, we'll talk about another instance where that just really doesn't go.
Yeah. Let's just not. Like, let's just not. Let's not. Just don't. And while I'm not too well versed and or educated on the what's the word? The usefulness of bulletproof vests and how bulletproof they actually are. Even if it does stop a bullet and everything, you're still gonna feel that. You're still gonna feel the kinetic energy of getting hit by that, and that's not gonna feel good. Like, at all. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt.
Well, later. Now, this next one's a little fucked, but it's probably one of my favorites just because of how bizarre it is. My man's appears to be at a gas station checking out the fine assortment of gas station quality knives. But the real question is, how do you know if a knife is
This absolute fucking idiot. Just... I just... You know, I'm not one for, you know, how expensive health bills and everything, medical bills and everything are, you know, because, you know, I know how expensive they are. I live in America. I know how crazy they can get, especially when you don't have insurance. And usually, I'm one for thinking that, you know, they shouldn't be so high. When you do stupid shit like this to yourself, you deserve a high medical bill. You do. Because trust me, I think a high medical bill would be a really good incentive to, you know, not doing stupid shit to yourself like this. Yeah. I think there's the one exception, I think, where I'm like, you know, maybe the high medical bills is a bit more acceptable in a situation like this. Because at this point, you fucking deserve it. For doing stupid shit like this to yourself, yeah. Yeah.
Flick it out and then you press it into your own stomach just to see if it goes in. My favorite part is the fucking audacity he has to be surprised that he stabbed himself. The fuck did you think was going to happen? This dude straight up let his invasive thoughts win. You know what knives are. You know what happens when you push them into soft objects. Yeah. You are not, in fact, built different, my boy.
Yeah.
What a fucking tool.
Exactly.
Speaking of tools, though, if you're a tool guy, you'll probably like Warwood Tools. Yep. They're a family-owned and operated business for the last 160 years dedicated to bringing you high-quality tools like sledgehammers and axes. They're based out of West Virginia, and their skilled craftsman uses World War I and World War II era drop hammers to forge these fuckers one at a time. If you're looking for a suggestion, might I recommend the perfect axe. Forged from 5160 high-carbon U.S. steel and 100% made here in the United States. They're a new sponsor of the channel, so go ahead and give them some love down in the description and the pinned comment where you could find the link to their website. Thank you to Warwood Tools, and back to Darwin Awards. That wouldn't be a proper Darwin Awards video if we didn't have at least one Arab wedding celebration. Yep. Here we have our Jameer #1, who has an excellent taste in firearms, by the way. He's rocking a Yugo Underfolder AK M92, to be precise. Yeah. And they're doing the Arab...
Well, I can already guarantee that this is not going to be handled very well, especially considering the nature of the video we are reacting to today.
Celebration thing of course, shooting up in the air. Forgetting that bullets come down. All seems to be going fairly well, until he forgets where his muzzle is and squeezes off one right about head level. Probably gonna have to censor that fall a little bit.
I saw that.
The homie just... Oh, it's lights out. Did he die? I mean, honestly, he might have survived. Like, weirder things have happened, right? But that was... Hoptal. Yeah. Now, this video has been circulating quite a lot in the last week or two. A lot of people are actually saying that it was premeditated murder. That just that angle of the gun coming down and firing perfectly aligning with that dude's noggin seemed like it was intentional. To me, my thoughts are, how did Obi-Wan put it?
These last points, too accurate for sand people.
Nah, I'm of course referring to
he didn't even know the right clip. Hopefully that was a clip. He didn't even know what he was talking. You know, fair enough. At least we're being honest.
Nah, I'm of course referring to the something terrible has happened quote.
Oh.
Why? Which one did you use? Arab wedding celebrations are a little crazy. Just wait till you see the Chechen weddings.
The what? The Chechen wedding?
Jesus. Clever.
What the hell? Just come in, just light it up in the roof. Like, what the hell? Like, what was the what was like? What are we doing? What are we trying to do here? Like, what's the intention? What's the purpose? Like, someone tell me. I'm confused. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
He says. I love how everybody just immediately turns and looks like, what the fuck? No, I say Chechen is a joke. I have no idea what part in, that part of the world that this happened in, but holy shit. The Eastern European cut of The Wedding Singer. I play in a band. Oh, really? What do you play?
I don't know what a Chechen wedding is, although I didn't get that.
Well,
I'm sure someone in the comments will explain.
Of course, the PKM. As I've said before in clips like this in the past where people fire weapons indoors, but especially in this particular clip, I really hope that this is a one-story building, because otherwise that would be hella inconsiderate for your upstairs neighbors.
Yeah. Jesus.
PKMs are
like
dope.
What? Did he just get a new gift and he just wanted to test it out in front of everyone and be like, hey, look at this. This. Oh, if that was the case, then congrats. All eyes are on you right now. And not for a good reason. Everyone is looking at you like, what the fuck, dude?
But maybe don't fire them indoors uninvited. Although the PKM is dope. It's basically just an upside-down AK if you've never taken a look at one. It's also designed by Kalashnikov as well. A lot of people don't know that. And if weapon design stuff like that interests you, I hope you know you can...
At least it's a cool gun, I guess.
Get your start in gunsmithing and weapons technology over at sdi.edu. They're the main sponsor of the channel, so you can check them out down in the links in the description and in the pinned comment. Now, another staple of Darwin Awards is, of course, doing dumb shit with Tannerite.
Yep, that's true. Yep,
because nothing says safety.
Yeah, because a lot of stupid shit's been done with Tannerite. Still curious to see if there's anyone that'll, like, beat the more stupid shit as the, as that one gender reveal wedding that used, like, 80 fucking pounds of Tannerite. Yeah, for those who don't know, I'm referencing a gender reveal thing where, someone put like 80 pounds of Tannerite, like in a quarry, I think. I don't know where it was, but if I remember correctly, that shit was under the ground and caused a small scale earthquake in like 2 states. Yeah, no one was hurt or anything, but you know, 80 pounds of Tannerite causing a small scale earthquake in 2 states is still pretty friggin' crazy. Yeah.
Like binary explosives far too close. This next video, no exception, so let's watch.
Oh boy.
You ready? Freddy. All right.
He's Freddy for ready.
What we're gonna do? What are we gonna do here?
2 pounds of explosives at 22,000 feet per second.
Oh,
first off, damn, that's an interesting scope on that Mosin Nagant. Second of all, 2 pounds of binaries at that range isn't necessarily unreasonable if it was just the binaries and not inside of an appliance that's basically made of shrapnel.
Yeah. Oh boy, here we go.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Yeah.
What's funny though is that the guy who's shooting he's got the right idea. He's bladed against what appears to be a concrete wall.
Yeah.
Very little of his body actually exposed, and then when it goes off, he ducks behind the wall.
Yeah,
it's
just the cameraman that just. Yeah, the guy shooting it, he was all good. The man recording it, not so much. Not so much. He was out in the open, then, well, yeah.
He, though, is absolutely not protected by that wall at all.
Nope.
And gets blue falconed pretty hard. Just
Yeah.
remember, when shit blows up, the thing that's being blown up goes somewhere.
Yeah.
Protect yourself accordingly. Up next, we have some security cam footage of some guys being bros. And by that I mean a dude going into his buddy's office, grabbing his loaded handgun, pointing it at his hand, and getting the surprise inside. This clip is giving me hardcore Starship Troopers flashbacks.
The enemy cannot push a button if you disable his hand.
Also, if you haven't seen
yeah?
Starship Troopers before, you absolutely need to. But in this clip,
Noted. I'll probably check it out at some point then.
I'm not exactly what was to gain from putting your hand in front of the gun and then pulling the trigger. Like, obviously, we have so many gun safety fuck-ups here. He grabbed his homie's gun without clearing it, so treating every gun as if it's loaded.
Yeah, and okay, it could have gone through his hand and hit his buddy too, but that doesn't seem to be what happened.
Putting his finger on the trigger even though he wasn't ready to shoot.
Yeah, it didn't happen, but still, that could have happened too, and that would have not been great either, because, trust me, your hand is not stopping a bullet from going all the way through it and then into another person, alright? So, unless your hand is like just like Wolverine skeleton or Terminator skeleton or anything, then no. Alright, just no. Like, you're not Wolverine, you're not Terminator, you're not Luke Cage or Tombstone, just no.
And pointing it at something he, probably wasn't willing to destroy. You know, obviously grabbing somebody's gun, A, without permission, but without clearing it, and then pulling the trigger is just a brain-dead thing to do.
Yeah.
But the hand in front of the barrel before pulling the trigger is just galaxy IQ move. Like, from somebody who just watched the uncensored clip,
Oh.
Good thing he's right-handed. Now, our Darwin Award-winning clip here is actually a story that I heard many years ago, but I didn't realize there was footage of it until just recently. So here's the brief overview of the story, and here's the post that made me want to dig into it again. In 2017, YouTube stuntman Pedro Ruiz, aka the Crazy Pedro, wanted to see if a hardcover encyclopedia could stop a bullet from a .50 caliber Desert Eagle. He asked his pregnant girlfriend to shoot the book while he stood behind it. When she shot, the bullet went through the encyclopedia.
I think I've heard of this.
And claimed Pedro's life. Essentially, from digging into this a bit, the kid wanted to be a gun tuber, and in a completely stupid act, decided to put his life literally on the line to do it, which YouTube would not have allowed anyway. You can't do shit like that. No. But it kind of shows, even back in 2017, kind of the lengths that people will go to try to get their bit of internet fame. Trust me, bro, I've been where you are. I wanted this job like hell in 2017, too. Trust me. Being a gun tuber is not always all it's cracked up to be. Yeah. But still, as the saying goes, best job I ever had. Now, I was very familiar with this story. I'd heard it a couple dozen times, but it recently resurfaced again, and then I found the link to the video. Now, obviously, it's only the first part, so it's not graphic or anything, but if you're sensitive to this kind of stuff, it is pretty grim.
I really just want to see if a .50 caliber bullet can go through a book.
Yes.
What sticks out this video?
Yes, it can. Easily. Like, you can find the thickest dictionary book you can find, and it's going through that like paper. Alright? It just is. Yeah. I feel like some people really need to learn is that, like, one thing I find out is that people who aren't well versed in guns think that the moment a bullet hits something, it just stops. Like, and I think some of us thought that, like, whenever we were younger too. Like, whenever I first knew about guns, I was just like, the moment it hits something, it just stops, right? No, it goes through it, and then sometimes keep going at times, depending on what it's hitting, And not everyone knows that, okay? Like, just. Yeah, and the funny thing I find out is when the most times when people figure that out is whenever they discover what a wallbang is in like Call of Duty or something, which is just shooting through the wall and hitting someone. And I'm just like, I like how that's where people discover that in a video game, and we're just like, yeah, that actually happens. Yes, it doesn't just stop the moment it touches something; it keeps going. You're not going to throw a piece of cardboard in front of it and then it's just going to stop. It's going to keep going. Yep.
The most to me is how much it actually humanizes Pedro. Like, I can sympathize with him. Like, there's clips of him getting pissed at trucks driving by ruining his audio.
What's the point of this? I really just want to see if trucks.
It's easy to just dismiss somebody, call them a dumbass, and laugh at a headline. But actually watching somebody laugh with their girlfriend, having no idea that they are minutes away from death, that's pretty heavy.
I'm just not going to just set it and just shoot it. No. I'm going to stand behind it. And Mona Lisa is going to shoot it.
Now, he was putting a lot of faith in his girlfriend's hands, but to be fair to her, I mean, looking at that photo of the book, she hit pretty much right on the money. The problem was, I just, why not test this first? Why not test this book first? I mean, if you're gonna
you don't need to just be behind it. Like, just shoot the book. Yeah.
Doing a stupid stunt like this, I mean, at least know for a fact how it's going to end. God, this one's personally frustrating to me. I'm just putting, like, through my eyes, like, I'm just thinking of accidentally inspiring some kid to do this. That's why I try to focus.
Like, nobody likes the fact that this dude ended up dying from this, but this was absolutely stupid. Like, it was, like, just, like, it wasn't gonna stop this. Most people who know about guns and everything knew this. And then, you could have just tested on the book, period, instead of, being behind it. Yeah. But like I said, no one's still... While it was stupid, no one's happy that he's dead or anything.
So much on safety, guys. Like, I just can't... Like, you have to take this stuff seriously.
Yeah,
so
do.
If I'm gonna die, I'm pretty much ready to go to heaven right now. If I die, I'll be ready for Jesus. He probably won't accept me into the pearly gates because how stupid this is. But I have confidence that my girlfriend will hit the book and not me.
Well, even though I agree with Pedro, what he did was stupid. I do kind of personally hope Jesus did still accept him.
Yeah.
Stupid as the stunt might be, Pedro seemed like a good enough kid, and that's a rough way to go. And unfortunately, I believe his girlfriend ended up like doing a few months for a manslaughter charge out of this whole ordeal. I think I heard she did like a couple months in prison for that. Let me actually verify that. Oh, fuck me, he's my age.
Oh.
We were both born in 95.
Damn.
Talk about two parallel life paths that split in.
Surreal.
Wow. Yep, she was sentenced to 180 days in jail. God, what a fucked case.
Yeah.
Just goes to show, like, look, guys, I know you see us do cool gun stuff all the time, right? But please remember, as fun as they can be and as useful of a tool as they can be, they're not toys.
Yeah.
You have to treat them with respect. Doing something stupid and showing off to your friends on Instagram is not worth your life.
Yeah.
Just please, guys, remember what I've told you guys here and everywhere else. Remember the rules of gun safety and treat every weapon with respect.
Yeah.
Because I really don't want to see one of you guys winning a Darwin Award. So with that in mind, that wraps this episode of the Darwin Awards. If you'd like to check out other Darwin Awards videos, we've got them in a series down below. I appreciate you guys staying all the way to the end of the video. And as always, I'll see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in the next video. Thanks.
Fuel is my obsession to make the perfect weapon. Like Rasputin's rise to the top.
Now, if you think Arab weapon celebration, Freudian slip. Now, if you think Arab, fuck.
You'll get it. You'll get it eventually. Yeah, that ending was pretty sad. Yeah. Which is why, gun safety. Really useful thing to know. So, stuff like that don't happen. Yeah. Alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and end that one there. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, check out the original and Brandon Herrera both will be linked in the description below. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff helps out a lot, and is very appreciated. And without further ado, hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.